Good morning. And Jack. He's all excited. I wanted to make a short video this morning because I got some wonderful cards and letters and lots of beautiful little flags to hang up in the stone circle. Now, I've got some flowers to plant onto Beauty's little grave. So I'm going to do that later on, and then I'll make a video later on just to show you all the flags in the stone circle and where Beauty's little resting place is. But I want to say a massive thank you to Candace. Candace, thank you so much for the donation that you have sent me. It's come at a very welcome time, I can tell you, because I'm virtually broke at the moment. So, but anyway, and I also got another little donation as well, so I'm just going to read these out first of all. Look, I've got absolutely masses here, so I'm going to read out Candace and Melanie. So I'll start with Melanie first, and thank you so much, Melanie, for your generous donation. Dear Colette, thank you so much for a beautiful idea. While I was writing my blessing down, I felt such a warm and wonderful feeling come over me, knowing that part of me would become part of Bealtaine Cottage once it was hung in your stone circle. You're such a lovely lady with a massive heart who has touched so many people. Once again, Colette, thank you. Give Jack and Sammy Bear a big cuddle from me and lots of love and hugs. And you put a little postscript on that you've sent a cheque to put towards Beauty's vet's bill. Well, I'm actually still paying off the vet's bill. So thank you so much, Melanie. That's so kind. And I got this lovely card then from Candace. And Candace, I'm very touched by the donation that you've sent. Candace Nagle, I think it's Nagle, Nagle. So thank you so much. Candace writes, thank you for your light, your laughter, your rants, your joy, your honesty, and for all of the beauty you share. I am learning so much about Mother Earth. You have given me the gift of seeing things in a new way, and also the courage to step out of my comfort zone to enter into a deeper relationship with nature. So many things, Colette, you have given, so much. And now the gift of sharing a prayer ritual in the sacred stone circle. It feels so good to send part of my heart to you and to share with others in such an empowering way. Much love and appreciation, Candace. Well, thank you, Candace, and thank you, Melanie. And it's very touching to receive letters. It's actually very touching to know that what I do here is appreciated. I got a little note here from Donna, who's enclosed a prayer flag. Dear Colette, a big hello from Donna in Nebraska. We can live the magic we wish for the whole world. I'm happy to be living a goddess life, although I'm surrounded by manicured lawns with a few big trees plus chemically grown millions of acres of industrial farms, growing only 3 crops, corn, soy and wheat. And you know, of course, Donna, that much of that goes to feed animals that are later slaughtered for us to eat. Well, not for me. No more for me. I've got lots of other notes and cards. This one's from Sally. Dear Colette, bless you for allowing and helping a place such as Bealtaine to exist. I found your channel as a recommend on YouTube. Right away I subscribed and look forward to every video. As I come to send this note and flags to you, I'm also picking up my package of your book and map. Thank you so much, Sally, for supporting Bealtaine Cottage. I introduced Bealtaine to my mum, and she is also so thrilled to have found you. In turn, she bought me a copy of your book and one for herself. I know I will love to read your story from the beginning. P.S. There are 2 flags enclosed. One is mine, the other my daughter. Well, I'm just delighted to be able to take all these flags, and I'll just show you the little bundle I have here. Some of them I have to put some cord onto, but you can see here all the little flags I have. Alright, so I'm going to be delighted to be able to hang those in the stone circle today. And as always, I've lit a little morning candle, and I've offered up special prayers. Although, you know, it's strange calling them prayers because they're more conversations. They're conversations with the great goddess, Mother Earth. And I have these conversations every morning and all the way through the day. And they're just for people who write to me and who contact me, who email me, and want a little help. And I think the best way to live any life is to be giving. So I'm always more than happy to help. Now look at what's popped out since I've been away. All the little primulas, just in this shady little space. So that's the joy of having planted so much and having so much shade. The shade enables other plants to live. Now, isn't that just beautiful? And the butterflies are so enjoying that this morning. They were out across it there when the sun was out. There's a few just up above. And here as well. Here's some more Buddleia. And there's a butterfly just on the wall by the mirror. Can you see it? I just do a little, oh, blown away. There it is now in the little bird box. See, it's finding warm places. This morning's quite cool. So the butterflies, of course, need to have that little bit of extra warmth. So they land on stones and they land on wood that's been warming up in the morning sun. There we go. Nicely warmed up, flown up away over the roof. So this is more Buddleia. And some of the little things I put in here before I left for London seem to have taken very well. There's a little birch tree. Birch trees are fine to grow near a house because they're quite slender little trees. And here, of course, are all the beautiful berries. Look, they've just coloured up in time for Lunasa. And this is Katonah Aster, because you know I planted a birch and a Katonah Aster either side of the door. And of course here's some more Buddleia. And this little bed seems to have profited well from the extra compost that was put through it. Oh, look at that. There's another little butterfly. And that's on the golden oregano. I wasn't expecting these. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. Oh, it's just raising its wings as though to say, yes, I am beautiful. Make sure you get a good shot of me. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Let me see if I can go a bit closer. Isn't that just divine? And there's a little bee as well on the golden oregano. You see the necessity now of planting. Planting like your life depends upon it, because it does. Because this is what we depend upon. Look, we depend upon all these little creatures and insects. Look, they're all over the golden oregano. Look at this on the Buddleia. Beautiful little, I think it's a little cabbage white. Not gorgeous? And of course all the Buddleia are grown from seed here. Because once you plant a Buddleia and you have a sort of a gravelly patch, the Buddleia seeds will germinate really well in the gravel. This one literally just germinated in that corner. So I didn't plant it. That was very much Mother Earth saying, we need to have another Buddleia here, Colette. I'm just putting one in on the corner of the rustic bed. And look how gorgeous it looks. Now. And of course, just down the way here, I've been reluctant to cut it back. The car is small enough just to skim underneath it. I'm just going to show you briefly. The Buddleia, can you see? I'm not going to go all the way down because I don't want to make this video too long. I want to get back up to the cottage and load it up because I've got masses of things to do and I've got to get out to buy some electric for my meter. But look at the Buddleia. Jack! Come on. Come on, Jack. It's hanging down really low. But of course my car is a small car. In fact, my car is the smallest car there is within the price range I could afford anyway. You can get a smaller car. I think it's called a smart car. But I needed something a little tiny bit bigger than a smart car because I don't think Jack could fit in a smart car. Now look, you can just see through the window there, the back door's open. It's just beginning to warm up. The weekend is promised very warm. Here's another little Buddleia. I don't know if this is a white one or a purple one. And of course, when I walk, sort of do a little inspection of the gravel later on in the year, so around about late September, I should see lots of germinated Buddleia. And that's the time, of course, to pick them up, gently pull them up out of the gravel and pot them on. And there's the beautiful Crocosmia montbretia. Right, isn't that gorgeous? These beautiful orange flowers. You know, despite the drought and everything, here at Bealtaine everything seems to be on time. So the Crocosmia montbretia normally comes out at this time of year. Come on, Jack. Oh, I just see little butterflies. In fact, they're up along the roof. I put little bits of apple, chopped apple up on the roof, and that can draw the butterflies in as well. You see, they're looking for sweet things, and they're looking for nectar, and they're looking for sugar. Natural sugar, of course, not that refined stuff. And of course, this is the other Buddleia. This is very much, oh, look at the lovely butterfly there. Beautiful, beautiful. What a joy. What an absolute joy. There's another one up there, look. Look at that. How lovely. I'm going to pull back so I get a full view of the Buddleia. Of course, these are the sedums, and they'll be opening up their pink flowers soon. And of course, that's more food for the butterflies. So let me just pull back here. You can see this lovely purple Buddleia, and see little butterflies if you look closely. Oh, there's Jack with his squeaky toy. Now this video is going on for longer than anticipated. There we go. Oh darling, you have your little squeaky sausage. This is how much rain has fallen since I've got back. Now I can just feel the warmth on my back. Look at these beautiful seed heads of the poppies. Aren't they gorgeous? Of course, you can pick these at this point and dry them, and you get these beautiful seed heads then that will last all the way through the winter. There's a lot of flowers and seed heads that can be dried, but they're so beautiful just at the moment. Look, there's a little fly on there drinking the water, drinking from that little drop of water. And there's that silly boy running around the cottage playing with his squeaky toy. On that note, if I can just pull myself away from all this beautiful life, it's so precious. And I'm so glad, I'm so delighted that there are more and more people beginning to realise that they're surrounded by beauty, and the quest that we're all embarked on now is to help enable Mother Earth to create more and more beauty, to create more and more. And in return, of course, we can do lots of co-creating with her, and we end up with stuff like this. Look at all these beautiful grapes, look. Isn't that fantastic? Absolutely loads and loads of grapes, and heaps of figs. Look at all the figs. And these are all growing outdoors. So adapt to adapt to the climate, and help Mother Earth. As I feel very strongly that she knows what she's doing. We've got to help her. We've got to assist. Oh, look at this. Look at these figs. Oh, so gorgeous. And there's the lovely flowers of the fennel. Anyway, must go. So I've got masses to do. Blessings to you all, and thank you so much, those of you who support Bealtaine Cottage by purchasing a book or a map, subscribing to Patreon. So I'm basically surviving here financially through your goodwill and support. So thank you, and blessings to all.